Hey guys, welcome to part 3 of my Poland vlog series. In today's video, we are going to keep it super chill and relaxed. I will be showing you where I grew up and what activities you can do in my village. So get a snack, get comfy, and let's jump in. Alright you guys, so I just woke up and I'm going for a walk. I made myself a coffee and it was actually supposed to rain. I'm very excited that it's sunny and I'm just gonna go and look at the mountains. I was waiting all year for this, you guys. The sound of tree cutting, the smell of cow manure, the view of the mountains. This is what life is about. So my favorite part of every morning was actually taking my mental health walk because you cannot beat this view. And I honestly can't believe that I took this for granted when I lived in Poland. Life is peaceful here and very simple, and this trip really grounded me and just brought me back to my childhood. So this is what I saw and experienced on a daily basis living here, and I really just wanted to share a piece of that with you guys. But since today is a nice day, I am taking my aunt bike riding with my best friend from childhood. Her name is Renata. If you guys are visiting Nowy Targ area, check out Debno. That's the village I grew up in, and I will show you more of that later. But if you want to do a pretty cool 20-mile bike ride around the area on a bike path, check out Velo Dunajec. Dawaj, ciociu! You can rent a regular bike or an electric bike if you prefer. It's actually what we got from my aunt since we didn't know if she can ride for that long. Renata had her own bike and I also ended up renting a regular bike. This was a pretty nice activity to do, even though we didn't really ride for that long because my aunt was getting tired. But we were doing a ride around the Lake Czorsztyńskie, and if we continued, we would have been able to visit the Niedzwica Castle, which holds so much history. And if you want to learn more about that, I have a vlog on that. I think it's called the Niedzwica Castle vlog from last year. So after our bike ride, I really wanted to check in on my house real quick and also give you guys a full tour of the house I grew up in. The house means a lot to me because it holds a lot of special memories, especially from my early childhood. Let's take a look. So last time I was vlogging my house in Poland, I didn't show you guys the upstairs, but right now I'm looking a little crazy. It's fine. I just got off the bike ride, but this was our kitchen. So let me actually show you like where I used to eat breakfast and cook. All right, so this obviously looked a little bit different years ago, but this was our freezer where we kept most of the meats and veggies. And this was just a little refrigerator, some storage, our stove, oh my God, the table where we all used to hang out at. We had this giant window that really overlooked the other side of the mountains, which is really pretty. And right now it's looking a little bit used and abused. This is a chimney that's falling through. There's definitely like a lot of renovations that we have to do to this house, but it's going to be a fun project, you know? This is what heats up the water actually. Like, this is crazy. Like, I lived here, you guys. I grew up here. This was my kitchen. This is all I knew. So when you get out of the kitchen, we have like a little living room. Obviously, we have a picture of Hail Mary. This was our TV area. Oh my God. So yeah, this was our TV area. There was like a little couch here that we had, but it's not there anymore. This was my mom's room. Oh my God. We're just airing out the room. Oh yeah, this was the couch that was in the living room. This was my mom's bed. Yep. And let me show you my room where I grew up. So this is just the upstairs. The downstairs, we also have like a couple bedrooms, but this was my room, you guys. This is where I slept. And this is where I did my homework. This was my first communion. Hail Mary. And yeah, actually I used to draw on the walls. I don't know if you could still see, probably not. My grandma did a really good job cleaning the walls, but like this all was covered in like markers at some point. Yep, you could still see it. Children. But what's really beautiful is when I would look out my window, now the trees are in the way, I would just see mountains. You probably can't see now because the trees are in the way, but like the mountains are right there. So that's like what I used to wake up to every single morning. Mountains and dogs barking, but that's fine. So I'm gonna show you a a little bit more of the upstairs. So actually my dad put this here because when I was a baby, this was not here. So he didn't want me to, you know, just like run out and go downstairs because that's a steep stair and a very steep fall. And also I would like stick my head in between these things. So we had like a piece of material covering this when I was little, but yeah, this was our main closet. And this is the stairs to the downstairs, which I'm still scared to go down. And I used to fall down here quite a bit. So, spiders. But yeah. So this is the main door. I think I showed you the bathroom last year. Pretty sure it has not changed. There's spiders and stuff in there. I don't know. This is what the bathroom looks like. I don't want to go in there because I'm scared. But I'm like so scared these spiders are gonna like come at me, so I'm just not gonna go in. But yeah, we have our kitchen. I think I showed you last year as well. There was a stove here. There's still a refrigerator here, which is pretty great. The sink actually never really worked. My grandma never got it up and running, so there was like a big miednica. I don't know how to say it, like a bucket. And she would like bring water and just wash it here or wash the dishes there. But this was my grandma's room, and that's a couch that turns into a bed. We had some sofas. I think I showed you all of this downstairs last year, but we'll just do a little update. The piano. Oh my God, a vacuum cleaner from like literally the 1980s. Yep. Yeah. Oh my God, all my linens used to be in this big basket right here. And yeah, so this is my house in Poland. Oh my God. We're gonna take, maybe we don't need the umbrella. But yeah. Guys, so I'm just taking a walk down the street of my village where I grew up. I used to actually take this road every single day from school and from church. It's a little road, and these are the neighboring homes. Like my friends used to live here. So this is definitely a nice little experience. It's just I'm a little taller and a little older. Definitely not 5 years old or 6 years old anymore. So right now I'm just taking a walk and I'm going to the store with my aunt and my cousin. The store we are going to has literally been here for 40 or so years. And before, when I was little, it was in a little hut, and this store has been owned by the same family throughout the years. So when I was growing up, I remember it expanded to a nice room in the person's house, but now we have a full-blown little mini mart going on. So you can get a lot of items in the village stores, but if you are looking to do a thorough shopping haul, you're gonna have to drive over to a city or a town market. And in Poland, we have Lewiatan, Biedronka. We also have Aldi and Lidl, and those two are actually available in the States. So that's pretty cool, because anytime I go shopping at one of those two stores, it always takes me back to Poland. So I just wanted to capture for you guys what driving through a village in my area looks like. This one isn't where I'm from, but all of them look very similar to each other. People frequently have chickens roaming the streets or dogs, which are actually not dangerous and are rather friendly. And people are super nosy here, but very, very helpful. And I remember when I was growing up, I used to walk to and from school with my friends and even go to church alone, and no one was ever afraid of having their kids taken here. Poland is and remains one of the safest countries in the European Union. So this is the current situation we're in. We've had a speeding van because no one slows down in Poland for pedestrians. No one gives a shit about people that walk on the side of the street. So if you ever come here, just beware. People drive like they're crazy. But it's been raining the past like 2 days, so we have just been walking around, soaking up in the rain. Hi! Cześć! 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 Boże, czoczu, psy ze wsi do nas lecą!
Widzisz? Uważaj samochód.
If you guys are enjoying this vlog, make sure to give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who you think might also enjoy this. It really helps my videos get pushed out to the algorithm. Also, if you haven't subscribed already and you are new, I encourage you to do so. When we were down here, I did a lot of mental health walks, which really did help because I suffer from anxiety and panic attacks, and just being in nature and around animals, even if they are stray dogs and cows grazing, helped a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog, and I will see you next week with a vlog from Zakopane. See ya!